Welcome to Zimbabwe Current Affairs. Opposition citizens coalition for change. Parliamentarians have taken government to task over police seemingly lackadaisical approach towards investigating political motivated abductions, enforced disappearances matter of their party members. The legislators greet Justice Minister Ziyambi on Wednesday in Parliament after CC activist Tafumane Masai was found dead following his abduction by unknown persons in Mavuko, Harare over the weekend. Masai was snatched while campaigning for the party's parliamentary candidate. Munyaradzi Fabian Kufa Kakutizi will be contesting in the December 9 by-elections. A fortnight ago, CCC legislator Takuza Kanziwore recorded a short video of gun-toting men closing in on him before he was abducted from the capital, tortured and injected with an unknown substance. He was later dumped in Mazoe, north of Harare. Last month, former Mavuku Tafara legislator James Chidaga was also abducted, tortured, injected with an unknown substance before being dumped in Accharas, east of the capital. The abductor shaved off his dreadlocks. There have been several cases of attempted abduction of opposition members before and after the disputed August 23 and 24 elections. Mount Pleasant legislator Fadzai Maher questioned why there have not been any arrests in cases of enforced disappearances and murder of opposition activists. Over the last few weeks, we have seen an escalation in abductions, enforced disappearances, and unexplained murders. What is government policy on ensuring that the police investigate? Maher asked in Parliament. Maher cited Section 219 of the Constitution, which obliges the police service to secure the lives of Zimbabwean people. Section 48 of the Constitution guarantees the right to life, and Section 53 guarantees that no person may be subjected to physical or psychological torture or cruel, inhuman, degrading treatment or punishment, Maher said. Harare East legislator Rusty Markham said police had shown bias in attending to reported cases, ignoring those involving the abduction of opposition members. When you ask for information, we have the registration of the vehicle used and the names of the people who did it, but no one would take the report, Markham said. In response, Ziyambi, however, challenged opposition legislators to provide evidence. If there is anything, it is contrary to our beliefs as government and as a party. If she has information about the non-investigation of the particular issue, I'm sure from what she is saying, she has a lot of information, and the minister will be glad to listen to that and be able to summon the commanders of the police and why they are not taking that information and acting upon it to ensure that those allegations are investigated, Ziyambi said. Journalist and human rights defender Itai Mzamara was abducted from a barber shop close to his Glenview home in Harare in 2015 and has never been seen again. To date, police insist investigations are still being carried out. Enforced disappearances and abductions have become an established pattern against government critics in Zimbabwe, prompting concerned citizens and organizations to call on government to ratify the United Nations International Convention for the Protection of All Persons from Enforced Disappearances, an international human rights instrument intended to prevent enforced disappearance, which, as defined in international law, is part of crimes against humanity. On Wednesday, CCC leader Nelson Chamisa pleaded with President Emerson Mnangagwa to cancel the upcoming by-elections to save lives following attacks on his followers. Yesterday, the Election Resources Center joined several other human rights groups, the European Union, as well as the United States Embassy, in calling for the investigation and arrest of persons behind the abductions. Politically motivated violence has serious consequences for the victims, also negatively affect free, fair and credible elections in Zimbabwe's democratic trajectory, ERC said in its statement. With evidence that the matter is linked to political participation, the Electoral Act clearly sets out prohibited conduct that could potentially invalidate an election or result in the disqualification of candidates, with politically motivated violence being one. Thank you for watching our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like our channel.